Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back to the Free Game Podcast. This is going to be episode 8. Thanks again, guys, for joining us. This is Zeke.
And Jay, guys.
What's going on, guys? How you guys been? How's everything going with everybody? But just wanted to give you guys a quick notice. We did not upload this past week because it was a crazy week, guys. Me and Jay had a lot of things going on, personally and everything else. But we apologize for that. But we're gonna get back to a schedule, right, Jay? And then we're gonna keep uploading for you guys. So stay tuned. We got a lot of content coming up for you guys.
Yeah, guys, man. Last week was a crazy hectic week, man. It was my anniversary, man. It was crazy, man. It was the beginning of the month, so it was a lot of stuff going on. Sorry about that. I know we said we're not gonna try to miss a Monday, but we ended up missing last Monday, but we're gonna make it up for you guys for sure. So just subscribe, make sure you guys tune in with us. And yeah, man, let's get into this episode, guys.
Let's get into it, guys. So what's it called? We have to keep talking about, Jay, the NBA playoffs, bro, because this stuff is insane, bro. Pretty much our prediction video, guys, a few episodes ago. Go back and check it out. But we're pretty much going to kind of piggyback on that because a lot of our predictions, Jay, we've been surprised, bro.
Yeah, man, it's been a lot of surprises, man. A lot of surprises, man. This Milwaukee series is getting out of hand because of injuries. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. But this is why we love sports, man. Me being a person that grew up in sports, playing sports, man. This is just all part of the game. We see this every year, man. We see this every year. Like, we'll be a team that's destined to go to the playoffs, and then someone got hurt. This person got hurt. This person's girlfriend cheating on him, so he's tripping. It's this whole bunch of stuff going on, man. But how you liking the playoffs, though, man? How you liking the playoffs so far?
It's exciting, man. I was so pumped up when they were gonna say that they're gonna allow fans back in because it literally shows this year, bro, how much of an impact playing at home does to a team, man. A team can be up 2-0 in a series, and all of a sudden they play away from home, and then that home team gets home court advantage, bro, and then I mean, don't get me wrong. Some other teams, they play like crap at home, but for the most part, seeing the fans, man, interact. I mean, there were some sketchy moments, with the fans shouldn't be doing what they should be doing, but throwing popcorn and bottles and stuff. But what about you, man? You've been excited for these playoffs? What's it called? I know some of our predictions have been way off, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, it happens, man. It's hard. It's literally reasons why they have these tournaments where if you can pick the series right, you get like $100,000.
Yeah,
it's a reason why they do that because they know the chances of that always going through is slim to none. Guys, it's really hard.
It's like insane, guys.
It's been really interesting, man. These playoffs has been really, like nothing but excitement so far. Last week, guys, I was actually in New York a week from today. Well, it'll be 2 weeks from when you guys see this, but on the 7th, I was in New York, and we were supposed to go to the Nets games actually. And we were so close, but we were so tired from the flight and all that because we was trying to go to the game the same day we landed in.
Oh man!
And it was the game that Milwaukee got blown out by like 40 points. Man, that game would have been super hype, man. But it's pretty good, man. I'm glad that we have the opportunity to be able to go to the games in person again because last year, man, we were just watching all these games from home, which was cool. I think it was still cool, but man, it's great to be able to go to games in person, man.
Yeah, it's not the same. The energy there, bro, it's like completely different. We've been to a couple Laker games and it's just crazy. But let's get started, man. What's it called? Let's start with the East Coast because the West Coast is where our specialty is at, but the East Coast, man, as of right now, as of this recording, it's Game 4, Philly versus Atlanta. We're at 82-77. Philly's up 2-1. Who's taking it, bro?
As of this point, so it's 2-1 right now.
Atlanta, yeah.
If Philly wins, I don't know, man. I think Ben Simmons is locking up Trae Young. So I think before I said that if Embiid is hurt and he's not playing, I feel like the Hawks will take the series. But Embiid, this little slight meniscus tear he's having, is not really messing with him, man. He's out here playing
he's balling out, man.
Balling out. Seth Curry is going off. Ben Simmons is doing great on defense. So I'm liking what I'm seeing from in the Tobias Harris. We got the role players is also doing a lot of great stuff. So the 76ers, man, I think they're really gonna be taking the series. I feel like if they win this game and they go 3-1, if you guys look at the odds of people that win the series going up 3-1, I think it's gonna be pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah, it's very slim. It's only been done a couple of times, I think the last time was with the finals, right? No, it was last year. But I don't really count last year because the bubble didn't really count. But if you count like a regular game. With Denver. Yeah, Denver beat the Jazz and then they came back.
Clippers.
Yeah, the Clippers. Yeah. Sorry, Clippers, man. But what's it called? As far as like a regular kind of like non-COVID season, I think the Cavs did it right. 2016 when they came back from the Warriors 3-1.
Yeah, that was the first. That was the only time in the finals the team came back from 3-1, man.
And that's insane because you got to win freaking pretty much 3 in a row. So they were playing 2 at home, no 2 away from home, and then 1 at home. So just imagine, guys, how hard that is, especially in the finals, bro. Like the finals, So, but yeah, I agree with you, bro. Like if Embiid stays healthy, I mean, it's 82-80 right now, but I don't know, man. I just don't see that firepower that the Hawks had against the Knicks. They had so many good players, and like everybody was playing and playing consistently. But it just seems like Trae Young's playing out here by himself in some of these games, man. Game 3, they all played like trash, bro. Like I was like, where's Trae Young? He's scoring 18 points, 19 points, and then Bogdanovich, Gallinari, Hunter, all these guys, like they weren't scoring in double digits, and then nobody was rebounding, bro. Capella literally had like 12 rebounds in the last game. No, everybody else had like under 3. So like you're not gonna win games if you're not rebounding or offensive rebounds, But Embiid, bro, props to that guy, man. Hats off to him. He's playing through an injury, man, and he's playing like a beast. He even did a fadeaway in one of these games right now. Reminded me of like
it gives props to it gives props to Ben Simmons too, man, because Ben Simmons was defense, people were like kind of like questioning his defensive skills on guards, but he's like stepping up these past couple games against Trae Young. So it's crazy, man. But also it's like props to Tobias Harris. I think he had a huge game too, because game 1 the Hawks won. Game 2 they came out and they just smacked them in the mouth.
Big time.
So it's pretty crazy, man. But I've already been too in depth with this series. I look at stuff every so often, especially because like I'm not really a big fan of like these small teams like the Phillies and the Hawks. Like this series is exciting in a way, but it's not exciting if I know everyone's 100% healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If everyone's healthy, I know the 76ers should take this. If they're not healthy, then I might watch a game or two just to see how interesting, like see how it goes because of injuries. But I think, man, I'm not really scared about this series, man. I feel like Philly's gonna win this, man. I don't know.
All right, I think we're on the same page. So what about the other semifinals? Brooklyn, Milwaukee, bro. One of the weirdest series going on right now.
Yeah.
It's currently 2-2 tied. What's it called? They're going to game 5 in Brooklyn. Kyrie's out. James Harden might be coming back. What do you think, Jay? Give me 2 straight up, bro.
Kyrie, they said Kyrie's supposed to be out tomorrow, or is he like
he's most likely gonna be out tomorrow. Yeah.
If tomorrow, man, tomorrow's a must win. So they need Harden back. If it's just KD,
I think no support honestly, system, bro.
If it's just KD, I think he can be able to hang through, especially if Blake Griffin's healthy too, because he got hurt last game as well.
Yeah.
But Blake Griffin, if they can get at least Blake or Harden, I think KD can be able to win it. KD is such a great player. People like they get too hyped up about PJ Tucker did this, PJ Tucker did this.
That was one game.
KD, that was one game. KD hears it. Plus, he's been on social media, so he's probably on Twitter, looking it up,
talking shit,
saying, and then he gets fueled by that, bro.
Yeah, like, bro. That shit gets
I remember I was watching a podcast with him and Gilly, and he was saying that Draymond will like make him mad on the bench, but Draymond did it on purpose because he knew KD would get riled up, and KD made like 8 buckets in a row. And then Draymond, he'll come back to the bench and then Draymond's just laughing and giggling because he was like, yeah, like watch this. Like, so it's just crazy, man. Like KD has that ability to like just step it up when it needs to. The thing that it's just gonna suck if like they don't have no playmaker, man. But KD, man, is a great player, bro. So I think they can do it, man. I think they can win this next game. I don't know what's gonna happen after that, but I think they can win at home for sure.
Well, so you think Brooklyn's gonna take the series?
I can't say because of the injuries, man, but I know for sure. I think they're gonna win the next game. And if they don't have, I think they need. So for example, if Harden comes back next game,
that's done,
and they win, they're gonna win next game. But if they get Harden and Kyrie and Blake for game 7. Or game 6, they're gonna win the series. But if it's still Harden, if it's only Harden and KD, I think maybe I don't know, man. They might lose the next game in Milwaukee. So right now, I'm really scared on this series, man, because I want Milwaukee. I want the Nets in the finals. So I'm kind of on the ropes with it. I think it can go either way at this point, just because of the injuries, man. How about you? What you think?
It's crazy, bro. Because I was literally talking to a few coworkers of mine, and then everybody's like, "Bro, it's crazy how like." If KD does have like at least one person like backing him up, this guy can take off for like 40 points, bro, and then win a game. But if he's got no support system, bro, you got to think about it. Who else is on that Nets team that can help him out? If it's not Harden, if it's not Kyrie, and if it's not Griffin, like who else does he have? Like everybody else can be playing their part, but he can't play all 48 minutes. He's gonna burn out. He needs his rest and stuff. We've seen it with LeBron when he was on the Cavs. He'd be playing 46 minutes, 47 minutes, bro. But he'd be destroyed. The next game he would come out and try to do the same, but he couldn't. So I don't know. I say I'm with you. If the injuries look not that bad, and then one or the other comes back, I say Brooklyn takes the next game. But if it's just KD, bro, it's gonna be hard, man. Because I'm looking at it, bro. Drew Holiday, he's stepping it up. Chris Middleton, when he plays at home, he's a monster, dude. He's automatic from three.
Yeah.
And everybody else is kind of like a role player. They're kind of helping out Giannis and stuff because obviously Giannis, he's just a fucking monster. He just goes in and stuff. But I say if they stay healthy, I say Brooklyn goes all the way to the finals as well. I don't see the Hawks or the Philly beating them in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Not the East at all.
Yeah, so it's. But what's it called? But yeah, man. But let's get to it, man. I'm excited for this next two series. Phoenix, guys, as of right now, they're in the Western Conference Finals, guys. They just straight up whooped. And if you guys don't know, disclaimer, I'm gonna spoil it for you guys, but he pretty much defeated the MVP. The MVP of the series. We were both wrong, bro. We both said it right, Embiid, right? We said Embiid.
Yeah, I thought Embiid prediction was gonna take it. Yeah.
And then it ended up being Nikola Jokic, the Joker, man, MVP, first center since Shaq, in 21 years ago, that won it. So he pretty much CP3 and Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns pretty much swept the Denver Nuggets. No one saw that coming. I didn't. I at least gave Denver one game.
I don't know what I gave them, but
you gave them one game as well.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised because
they had no Jamal Murray.
They don't got no Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
The Suns is such a great team, man. CP3 is literally a great basketball player. People don't understand him, man. They slept on him a couple years ago. He's out here showing what he has now, and he buried LeBron in the 80s. Sadly, he buried Joker. Now he's looking either to bury Kawhi or Donovan Mitchell. So, I'm honestly rooting for the Suns, man. It's hard. Like I really don't care who wins the NBA championship this year. I just want an interesting finals, man. I want to see. I don't want to see a 4-0 finals. I want to see a finals where it goes to potential 6 or 7 games.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad for the Suns. The Suns look like they have a squad, man. So.
They have a lot of good players in there, man. I didn't realize how many goddamn shooters they have. I saw Crowder just splashing, Payne splashing. Obviously, Booker is automatic from three sometimes. And then CP3 had no threes this last game, guys. If you guys didn't know, he had 37 points. He 34 or 37. One of those two.
37, yeah. His first time having that in his whole career.
But no threes, guys. This is just pure free throws, pull-ups, mid-range. His mid-range are one of the nastiest mid-range in the league right now because
that's the same play.
Yeah, exactly. He leans to his right and then he's automatic, but all my hats off to Monty Williams, man. That guy he's gone through so much in the past few years, and then he just turned this whole squad around, man, because they went from being not a top team to going undefeated into the bubble, and now pretty much in the Western Conference Finals. They're just chilling there for a few games because whoever wins and against the Clippers, Jazz, they still got to play 3 more games.
Yeah. So I give it to, like, and this is kind of going to the next part. I think if the Jazz beats the Clippers, the Suns are going to the finals because the Suns this past year just slept on and whooped on the Jazz all year long.
Destroyed them, bro.
I think the thing with the Clippers have all the talent in the world. The Clippers they're just, in my opinion, they're just their chemistry is super low. They're just a really talented team. They're basically they're just like a team that's just good on paper, but when you see them in person, it doesn't really mix well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if it's not good play calling. I don't know if it's the coaching. I think it's honestly the coaching, but it's crazy to see that they're down 2-1 to the Jazz, man, because I think they're honestly more superior than the Jazz in my opinion. But
I think so too. But the Jazz have been playing good, bro. It all depends on today. I feel like if they tie it up, it'll be an interesting series. Because it'll probably be one of those things where like it kind of goes back and forth. Everybody wins at home, but if it does, that means the Jazz win because they got home court advantage. But it all depends on today. If Jazz win today, Jazz taking it. It's Jazz Suns in the Western Conference.
I think the Clippers love putting themselves against the wall, man. They didn't win a home game all year into Game 7 against the Dallas Mavericks. That was their first home win in like a couple years, and it's just crazy, man. Because when we get into the fuck, that was my train of thought. Oh, The Jazz. I feel like they go down 0-2, right? They go down 0-2 against them. The first game, I think they had a lead against, I think it was like maybe a 12-point lead. They lost that lead, and then they ended up losing that game. Game 2, I don't know what even happened game 2, man. I think they just lost that game flat out.
Game they got destroyed.
Game 3, they come out and they ball and they go crazy and they win. So I don't know. I think the Clippers, man, they just like putting themselves against hard positions. I don't know if they take the foot off the gas pedal or they just like having close games.
Yeah.
But man, like y'all could have been, if y'all would have handled business, y'all could have been on a week or 2 week vacation like the Suns are about to be. I think the Suns are about to just be at home chilling until like maybe next week, middle of next week, because I think this series with the Jazz and the Clippers are going to go for a while. Even if the series goes, if they go down 3-1, I can't see them losing that next game. I think if they were to lose to the Jazz, I think it'll be at least 4-2. I think they'll win another game before they go down. If they
I was even saying it might even go to like 6-7 games if they win today, bro. I say it's a 7-game series easily because everybody wins at home and stuff. But like you said, bro, Phoenix is just gonna be straight chilling until next week, man. They're gonna be playing footage all day. Devin Booker even said it. Hey, and props to Booker, man. He got that last LeBron. I don't know if everybody saw the announcement, but speaking of Lakers, because I saw your jersey up there. LeBron's changing his number to number 6, man. So technically, Booker has the last 23 worn LeBron shirt, bro, out there. So
autograph too. That was
autograph too, yeah, bro. It just
has money anyways.
Yeah, it shows the level of respect LeBron had on the young blood, because he is balling out. I've always said he's always been an underrated player and stuff. So it's always good to that game recognizes game.
Yeah. But, I mean, that jersey, I think it's weird, man. LeBron won number 6. I think it's just marketing. I think it's great marketing he's about to try to do, because now people are going to be hyped because last time he was number 6 was Miami.
Yeah, so yeah.
I think it's great marketing by LeBron. But honestly, man, 23, I think 23 was just the number. I think that was his best thing. But I think what he's trying to do is when I'm number 6, that's when I'm unstoppable. So it's kind of something like the villain. It's kind of like the villain. It's like the villain, like, you're in trouble now, type of shit. I'm like, all right. So, but it's cool, man. It's crazy that Devin Booker has that jersey. He should donate it, man. He should give it to me, man. I should have that hanging up right up here, man.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Bro, that jersey is probably gonna be worth like millions, man, millions. Especially if LeBron was to win a championship this upcoming seasons.
Oh, dude, it's gonna skyrocket, bro.
It's crazy.
But what's it called? But what's your call right now, Jay? If you had to say a call where someone was like, "Hey, bro, what's your take? Finals, who and who's going? Who's your take?" Straight up.
It's too. Honestly, at this point, if I had to put money on it, I wouldn't even make a decision yet because.
But if you had to, someone
I had to choose. Someone said to predict.
Someone had a gun to your head and be like, "Hey, bro, you have to choose." What would you do right now? Pressure's on you.
I think honestly that as of right now, the second 6/14/21 at 6:44 p.m. I think the Clippers are going to make it out of the West, and I think the Bucks, if healthy, will make it out the East. If they're not healthy, the Bucks will. Oh shit! Excuse me. If healthy, the Nets are making it out the East. If Kyrie does not play the rest of his playoffs and Harden doesn't play the rest of the playoffs, I think Milwaukee will beat the Nets, and it will finish off the 76ers to make it out of the East. So I think it'll be Clippers, Bucks. As of right now, I think the Clippers are that good of a team. So once they build up their chemistry, I think they are building up chemistry, but I think the Clippers have that potential, man. But at the same time, man, it's really hard to tell, man, because this team is so inconsistent. That's what I'm saying. If I had guns pointed to my head, I gotta choose talent. I gotta choose the numbers, man. And I gotta play with what I got in front of me. But if the Nets are healthy, they're going to the chip and they're gonna win it. They're winning it all.
Oh, so damn.
That's all that. Yeah. If healthy.
Yeah, that's the big one. If they have all their players, because
that's 80 points between all of them. That's not including the electric flying the bench that they have, man. It's crazy. And it's got that one dude they recalled some dude from Europe or something like that. I don't know if he was already under contract or something. But James Williams or something like that. Some dude that they got from Europe, and he's super nice. So, well, the Nets are too talented, so they're healthy. I think they're gonna take it all. What you got? What do you think though? As of right now, 6/14/2021, 6:46. Who you got?
I don't know, bro. I'm sticking on that Phoenix train, so I'm saying Phoenix gets out of the West just because, bro, just because I have so much potential for like Devin Booker and Ayton to like lead this team. I feel like they're gonna be like the franchise players because Ayton's playing, pretty good at this rate. Devin Booker, he pretty much destroyed our Lakers, man. I can own up to that because he pretty much balled us out. CP3, he's that leader they needed, that veteran leadership. And then Monty Williams and CP3, they played together in the past, so they kind of know each other's chemistry and they know each other's plays, their role plays and stuff like that. The East is where it gets hard, bro. I'm with you. If the Nets get at least Kyrie or Harden back, bro, they go to the finals, 100%. I don't think there's a team that can stop KD because he's just too lengthy, and he's a natural scorer, bro. Like he'll pull up from the three, and like you jump with all you can, but you're not blocking him. It's rare when someone actually stops KD. So I say Phoenix for sure goes to in the West because I just think their role play is way and their bench is way too strong. But if I had to pick someone in the East, I would say Nets. If they stay healthy, I pick the Nets. But for as of right now, if the Nets stay as how they are right now, and they don't get Kyrie or Harden back, or even Griffin, I say it's Suns Bucks in the finals.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be kind of weird because there'll be no like major player. I mean, people know Giannis, but it's not like a LeBron or like Kevin Durant or like a Curry, or like in the past it was like a Kobe or another person like that. So it'll be just kind of weird. Last year we had LeBron, obviously. So and then the years prior to that we just had Curry.
Well, no, I mean it'll be CP3 versus Giannis. I mean, I guess that would be like the big superstars. Because CP3 is a superstar. Yeah, people forget that he was number 3 or no, he was like number 4, number 5 for MVP. So
yeah,
and that's at 36, 37, man. So
that's insane, bro.
He's an MVP caliber player. So I think if it was to be Suns in the playoffs in the finals against the Bucks, I think that experience will push him through. But at the same time, man, we never seen CP3 in the finals, so
yeah,
it'll be. And I don't think we ever seen him in the conference finals, if I'm not mistaken. They haven't made the conference finals.
I don't think
they
so.
always lost round 1 or 2 when he was with the Clippers. So.
I think he lost round 2, and then he lost round 2 with the Hornets as well.
Yeah, so he never made it to a conference final in his career, which is like horrible. So.
It'll be interesting, man, to see.
But I think the mindset. I don't think it's really a big shift in mindset from some man. So I guess we'll just have to see, man. You gotta stay tuned, y'all.
Yeah, you gotta stay tuned, guys. We'll keep you guys updated and everything because everything going on right now is just crazy. Yeah. But we might all be wrong. What if all of a sudden like it's like a random Jazz and like Atlanta series in the finals? You never know.
It happens for sure. We had that random type of stuff happen out there.
Yeah, look at this series. Atlanta just tied Philly, 92-92. So that, so who knows, that game might even go to like, game 6, game 7. So we'll see, guys. We'll see.
Hopefully you guys like this video, man. If you guys did, make sure you guys like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Make sure you guys check out our Patreon, check out all the links down below. We will have another video next week, 6/21, that we'll be recording for the next following week. Every Monday, we're not gonna be missing another Monday again, guys. So subscribe, like I said. Any closing statements for you, bro?
Just want to put my word out there saying thanks all for the support, guys. Showing all the love. I know some people hit me up, they're like, hey man, where's the video? We apologize again for that, but we were really busy. But we're gonna stay on that consistency train, and we'll be getting content out for you guys. If you guys ever have any what's it called, kind of like things you guys want, let us know, and then we'll hit you guys up.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. See you guys in the next video. Peace.
All right. Peace out, guys.